Okay, what's going on, everyone? So today I'm gonna be going out to the Parque da Água Branca, and that's a park here inside of Sao Paulo. And I just gotta have to look over here, but yeah, it's a park inside Sao Paulo, inside of Agua Branca. So I guess that's also the neighborhood's name. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check this out. One of the subscribers actually mentioned it inside of the comment section. So big shout out to the subscriber that mentioned that. And yeah, I'm gonna be going out there now. It's actually a pretty sunny day outside, as you can see. So we're gonna be going there to that park. And yeah, I've been trying to go to as many nature spots as possible, you know, before the next, you know, influx of rain comes in. But anyways, I'm gonna be going over there. And then after that, I'm gonna be going to this restaurant. And this restaurant is actually, it's a retro style restaurant. So it's pretty cool. It's inside the same neighborhood, I believe. No, this one's called Perdizes. It's inside the neighborhood, but it's literally like right by the park. But anyways, the restaurant is called Hamburger. So Hamburger, and this place is a retro place. It's like 50s, 60s, yeah, the 1950s, 1960s, that type of retro stuff. And yeah, it's pretty cool. They got burgers and fries and stuff, but it's a pretty cool setting in the restaurant. They got like 1950 cars in there, 1960 cars, and they have, you know, this that type of culture. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that out. I'm just looking at the reviews here right now on Google, and it's pretty interesting. A lot of people say that this restaurant it brings back like a lot of nostalgia for people. So it's a pretty cool restaurant. And their exact description on here says luncheonette serving burgers, hot dogs, and sides, and dining with American and car themed decor. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna go over there and see this retro restaurant. But yeah, stay tuned and let's get started with it. Okay, so I'm arriving here at the park now, finally, and it's so hot out today. It's one of the hottest days that it's been this month over here inside of Sao Paulo. But yeah, anyways, arriving at the park now, and I noticed I complain when it's, you know, not hot, you know, when it's raining and all that, and then also the same complaints whenever it is hot and sunny, right? But anyways, here it is. I wanted to go over here. It's like a nice museum right there. So that's what we're about to go see now. But yeah, stay tuned. So I seen reviews on Google for this park. People said that this is the nicest park in Sao Paulo. That's what a lot of people said on Google. But yeah, there's wild turkeys walking around. Some people said there's horses and other stuff. As you can see, we have the turkeys. But anyways, they're all over the place, really. And then you have all the chickens inside of this area, and they said there's horses. But yeah, I would definitely say this is a really nice park. There's so many parts, it's kind of hard to say which one is the nicest part, because, you know, there's just so many nice parks inside the area. But yeah, this one I would definitely say is up there. But yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna keep checking out this area.
Marcel is on the track.
All right, so now we're going to the looks like the museum part of the place, but pretty interesting. It's really big. I think over here looks like a cockpit or something like that. Okay, yeah, I see. That's where most of the chickens and turkeys are, and they have some ducks on the ground here too. But yeah, I would definitely say this park is a lot different from a lot of the other parks, and this is like where a lot of people are taking pictures here. So it's of this building. Looks like a historical landmark, like some type of museum structure here. Interesting, really interesting. I wish it was open to the public so then you could like walk inside of there. So I think that would be one of the more interesting things to see, like what's inside of there. But maybe it's open on different days, I don't know. But yeah, right now it is not open. But yeah, I'll go on the other side of this building actually. There's nothing really over there. But yeah, this is a really interesting park. After this, we're gonna go to that restaurant. I forgot the name of it already. I think it was Visito Hamburger or something like that. We're gonna check out that restaurant. It's like a retro 50s, 60s type restaurant. So I'll check that out, see how it is. And I know they have like cars from like 50s and 60s that you could like sit in over there. So that'll be pretty interesting to see, because I haven't really seen any style restaurants like that here yet since being here. But yeah, really nice structures here. I mean, the trees, you can tell they're hundreds of years old, maybe even thousands, just looking at the roots and how like the roots of one tree like spans meters, like several meters. But yeah, this is definitely an interesting park. We got some geese over here, some goose. You got more turkeys, more chickens, more goose, more geese. All you really hear is turkeys right now. I want to see, some people on Google said that there was horses, so I want to see what the horses are. That would be cool. But yeah, it's so far so good. So yeah, you definitely gotta watch out while walking around out here. There's like baby chicks all over the ground, so you don't want to step on any of them. But a lot of cool structures here. Looks like I think someone said something about German influences or Portuguese influences, something along those lines. But yeah, a lot of different cultural influences in this park. But I don't see where they're saying horses, but I don't know, we'll see. Haven't seen anything along those lines yet, but I'll keep walking through to see if I see that. I've only explored a small portion of the park because it's a really big park, as you can see. And you know, kind of like my video yesterday, how I was mentioning that there's a lot of nature in such a big city like this. And wow, this is cool. A bunch of bamboos going all the way up here. But yeah, like I was saying, Sao Paulo has so much nature for a metropolitan city. But yeah, this is cool. This is cool here. You got all these large bamboos over here, so really cool. And it's actually on all four sides, so this is crazy because you don't see structures like this in other places. Brazil is like a one-of-a-kind for stuff like this, so it's definitely really interesting. And yeah, definitely really interesting. But we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to go deeper in the park, see if we can find some horses. I'm really dedicated to do that. So I want to give a huge shout out to the subscriber that mentioned this park. I didn't know about it until that. But yeah, big shout out to you for mentioning this park and for mentioning other things as well. But yeah, shout out to everyone actually that's been mentioning places for me to go, because this is a really nice park. And as you know, I love going through the parks. I love going through all the nature inside of the different parks. So this is definitely pretty cool. And yeah. Anyways, we're going into a new part of the park here. You see some fruits on the trees over here, and then more parks. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't argue with the fact that, you know, a lot of people said this is the most beautiful park inside Sao Paulo, but I would definitely say it's up there, maybe next to like Ibirapera. I mean, as in terms of looks and how the park is like presented, I think this actually might be the best looking park. Ibirapera obviously is like one of the largest, and then you have other parks that are also very large. But yeah, this one in particular, with all the architecture, the landscaping, the trees, the nature all over, this is probably one of the best looking ones, hands down. But yeah, okay, I think down here might be horses. I know you're gonna hear all the roosters making their noises and stuff. Let's see if one of them will let me get close up to them. Yeah, this rooster here. Nope, they're not gonna let you get too close. I swear these things are so loud. Alright. So if anyway, I would say this is probably where you would see horses. So if there were. Or maybe they just don't have them out today. Huh. I guess instead of that, you do see a lot of people playing over here. You have kids playing over here in the distance. I guess this is where the horses would be if they had the horses today. But I guess since they don't have them, we'll just see people playing inside that place where you usually would probably see horses. But anyways, this park is pretty nice. I think I'm nearing the end of it. I'm probably gonna do one more loop around, and then from there we can go to the park. Not the park, we're already at the park. But from there we can go somewhere to get some food, because I'm starving. It's like what, 2-3 p.m. or actually I think it's more so like 4 p.m. and I still haven't ate yet, so that's definitely gonna be a problem. But anyways, I'm gonna make my way to this restaurant. I really wanted to see if they had the horses over here. I know a lot of the times the cops, they'll ride around on horses, so I'll see horses a different day. The cops riding around on them. But yeah, like you see stuff like this, it kind of looks like horse stables a little bit. So definitely see some pretty interesting stuff around here. Okay, so now I found the area where they usually have the horses. I see people over here riding horses, and yeah, that's pretty cool. So there we have it. I guess you probably have to pay like a fee or something to get in there to ride the horses. Yeah, pretty interesting, pretty interesting. I think he mentioned something about riding horses. Pretty interesting though. pretty interesting. All right, so from here I am about to go home now, or not home. I'm gonna go get some food, and from there I'll go home after the food. But first, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna go ahead and look at my Google Maps now because yeah, I don't know where this restaurant is from this particular area. But yeah, anyways, like I said, shout out to the subscriber that mentioned this place, and shout out to everyone giving out recommendations. But yeah, stay tuned. Now we're about to go to that restaurant.
Muitos on the track.
You know, it's so nice to get a break of the hustle and bustle of Sao Paulo, because you come over here and get a nice breath of fresh air. Like, you just have nothing but trees around and plants and vegetation. So it's really, really good to go out here in any park really and just get that breath of fresh air, because as you know, Sao Paulo has a lot of pollution because, you know, a lot of people, 23 million people. It's impossible to have no pollution at that point. But yeah, it's good to have parks like this all around the city. Gives people the opportunity to come around and to not have, you know, the polluted air. So it's nice to have a breath of fresh air over here, and it really gives you a peace of mind because the nature. But anyway, stay tuned. I'm about to leave the park now, so here's the last look, and yeah, from here we're going straight to the restaurant now. Okay, so I just felt some raindrops over here. Definitely trying to get out the rain now. But this looks like a really nice apartment building. I would actually love to be, you know, right across the street from a park like this. You could literally come down here every day. So these people right here have prime real estate. Prime real estate directly next to the park. A lot of glass all over that building. You can tell it's probably expensive though. But anyways, I'm trying to walk really fast now because it's starting to rain, and my goal of today was not to catch like an Uber or something, just go around by metro, because if I go by Uber right now, like, it kind of costs a lot to do Uber, like over and over and over again, right? I took Uber twice yesterday, and it was a pretty far ride, because, you know, the video I did yesterday going all the way over to the park that's on the north side of Sao Paulo, and there and back. I gave them a 20 AI tip going there, and then a 15 AI tip going back. So altogether I spent like 100 AIs on Uber yesterday. Or not 100, I would say it was probably like closer to like 95 or 90 AIs yesterday on Uber, which is still expensive to spend inside of one day. When you include my food as well, like, oh my gosh, I've been spending too much money out here. But anyways, I'm gonna keep walking here. I gotta walk a little bit faster. But yeah, stay tuned. Oi.
O que é isso?
Tudo bem? Filme para YouTube.
Ah,
Sim.
é uma filmadora.
Sim.
É que é tão miudinho.
marvelous on the track.
Okay, so I'm here at the restaurant Visito Hamburger, and this is what I got. So I got these batata dozy. It's like fries with cheese and bacon and queso sauce, something like that. Anyways, this is gonna be really good. That just looks delicious completely. And they have the one for 4 people, so it's cuatro pesos, but I got the one right there for 2 people. So that's pretty interesting. And also the next thing I got over here is this burger here. They call this the Z, or another dinner burger. Yeah, I got that without onions, and the guy spoke pretty good English, so he was able to explain what everything had on it for me, so shout out to him. And then they have their special drinks back here that I got, and it's right here, the Z juice, which he said it's strawberry on top and orange juice on the bottom. So yeah, this is pretty interesting. Definitely gonna be another expensive meal, I'll tell you that. It'll be another expensive meal, but I really wanted to review the restaurant because of the retro theme. So you can see they have all retro things here. Really nice looking restaurant. They have the retro gas station fillers here, the old retro gas station fillers. And of course I wouldn't know what any of the stuff is because I wasn't born during this time period, but I know my grandparents would understand. Maybe my parents, I don't know if they would. They actually probably would. Many of us, yeah, all of this is retro. You can even see the floor, the checkerboard floors, the red retro seats. Everything is retro in here, and even the seating area, like the inside area that I'm in, is pretty retro, except that AC unit. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll show you how this food tastes.
Are marvelous on the track.
You know, usually when you go to places, the food never looks as advertised, but this place here, the food looks exactly as it's advertised, which is definitely really nice, because I went to Burger King yesterday. Like, after I filmed my video, I was like, I'm just gonna go to Burger King, and I did, and it looked nothing like it did on the picture that they showed, obviously, right? But this looks exactly how it was advertised, literally. Everything is perfect, perfecto. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this and let you know how it tastes. Okay, so let's go ahead and try the first bite of this. So here we go, here we go. About to mess up the presentation here. Let's try this. Oh wow, that's a lot of cheese. Wow. All right, let's try this. Wow. Exactly how I thought it would taste. That's delicious. That's completely delicious. Not the healthiest food, but definitely delicious. Definitely delicious.
Essa aqui é a batata
Wow. That is really good. That is really good. Definitely enjoying that taste. But let's try the other drink, the lemonade that they have here. So this is strawberries and oranges, they said. It definitely tastes really good. One thing though, they didn't put ice in it, so it's not ice cold. But it's definitely really good. Definitely don't need ice in it. But yeah, this is delicious. Now I'm just waiting on the burger, see how the burger tastes, but we'll see when they bring that in. But this here is enough. I wouldn't even really need to eat the burger, but I just got it because I wanted to taste it. But honestly, this here is far more than enough. Like, this is huge. But anyways, let's wait and see how the burger tastes. Okay, so the burger's in. I'm gonna try this burger now, and as you can see, it has a lot of stuff in it, a lot of different stuff. And this time I told him no onions. I usually don't, but I had to say no onions this time. But we're gonna try this. It's huge. But let's try the first bite of this burger. Okay, so let's try this. The burger tastes alright. It's definitely more other ingredients than actual beef, because you have like cheese, you have bacon, lettuce, all that good stuff. But I might need another bite to know. Okay, so the burger is definitely good, but the fries still taste way better. The burger is good, but nothing like too crazy. But the fries, they're definitely a lot better. So I would definitely recommend these fries if you come here. Wow, that's crazy good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then let you know my whole overall review of the restaurant on the way home. But yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so that restaurant was really good. Du Hamburger. That was a really good restaurant, but one thing I will say, it was expensive. I have the receipt right here. Came out to 127 AIs. Now I did get 2 of those drinks, which were pretty good, but they're like 16 AIs or something like that each. And then I had the big thing of fries and the burger. And it was so much food, I have more left. Like, I brought it home, so it's basically 2 meals I had because I brought it home, so it was enough for 2 people, and I brought the rest home. But yeah, that was expensive. 127 AIs. That's $26 US, which is a lot of money, both for food, you know. 127 AIs, $26 of US dollar. That's a lot of money spent on food, but it's enough to feed me for today and tomorrow, so I'm not complaining. So anyways, that's what I did. It was raining, so I had to take an Uber home. It's still raining a little bit, but not as bad as it was, so that's why I didn't film the adventure home, because you know, took an Uber home. But anyways, yeah, that was fun today. Shout out to the subscriber again for like the 3rd time for recommending that park. It was a really nice park. So if anyone has any more recommendations, let me know. And as always, I'll be back with another video.